Hey everybody on YouTube. Today I thought I'd take out a few minutes to answer some Q&A. I've been getting a lot of emails to my YouTube account asking me about vintage video transfer, recovery, and proper storage. This is a very big issue, so I want to try to cover this in a few little steps. So please listen carefully to what I'm telling you. This is very, very important. A lot of people have been looking at my Svengoolie Masters and various things that I put up on my YouTube account, wondering why they look really, really good. There's a reason for that. First of all, I'm an electronics technician. I service and repair all my own vintage video electronics. I make sure the machines are working 100% perfect before I even recover from those machines, which is a very, very big factor when you're transferring old, obsolete videotapes. Most video machines are in very serious bad shape, and the quality and transferring tapes off of them, you're just not going to get a good quality transfer. So rebuilding and repairing the machines is vital. Second of all, a lot of people are saying, well, I'd like to recover to like a DVD or recover to a video file or even upload it to a cloud or some type of storage online. Is that recommended to do? Absolutely not. Do not master or do a direct master to a cloud, to a DVD, or even a hard drive. That's not the way to go, folks, because I'm telling you, in the long run, you're going to have issues. You may not be able to get good quality for various other projects. Whatever type of video codec you're using might not be that great. It might be pixelated. It might not be all that great after you remaster it. The best thing to do is if you're going to remaster an obsolete videotape, you must go to another broadcast videotape source. The reason I say that is because if you master to another broadcast video source, it still stays analog, but if you get a high quality broadcast tape, you can remaster to that, and then later on, you could pipe it into the computer if you're going to do some editing or uploading and maintain your video integrity from your original tape transfer. Second reason you want to do this is because if you're transferring from a 2-inch quad tape, a 1-inch tape, reel-to-reel EIJ, 3/4 U-matic tapes, this is very expensive to do. If you're not a business or a museum who has a lot of money coming in, so you can pay for this type of work, to get it done for a museum or even individuals who want to save their video memories from their TV shows, you have to have a lot of money to do this. It's very expensive. Today's going rate to get a 2-inch quad tape transfer, it's about $400 an hour, a minute, 30 minutes, doesn't really matter. They charge about $400 just for you to be able to dub it off. It's very, very expensive. Same thing with 1-inch tapes and various, even reel-to-reels are between $65 and $100 a transfer. So keep in mind, this is a very expensive business to get into. If you're not a video technician or an engineer like me who has access to everything under the sun to get this type of work done at zero cost, for free, which is all the work I do. It doesn't cost me anything. I have access to every video format, every type of transfer you could possibly imagine. So keep that in mind as well. This is a very expensive project to be involved in if you're doing videotape transfer, to a computer or a DVD or whatever you're doing it wrong. Let me tell you the correct way to do this. All right. Everybody asks me on YouTube, why does my videotapes of Svengoolie and everything I do look so good? It's because I do it the correct way. I master from a good working machine to another high quality broadcast tape. All right, like for instance, you got a 2-inch quad tape sitting here. All my Svengoolie Masters and WGN and Channel 9 and WSNS TV 44 and various things that I have over the years were on 2-inch quad tape. Okay, at one point or another. What you do is, if you got 2-inch, 3/4 U-matic or EIJ reel-to-reel, you master them to a broadcast tape first. And my recommendations of doing this is, as you can see in front of you, you got these tapes called Betacam SP. That's an 800-line scan broadcast tape. These machines were very prevalent in the 90s and late 80s. And And then you got what's called a DVC Pro digital tape, which is also an awesome format to master to. So if you want to transfer your old obsolete broadcast tapes, my recommendations basically is transfer them with a good working video environment directly to another broadcast videotape. I would use Betacam SP, which they come in 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and 90 minutes, or digital Betacam SP. And Panasonic came out with some digital formats, which are really good. Or I would master the one I prefer, which is user-friendly for my computer system here at home, is DVC Pro, which is a digital video format, which is very comparable to the digital Betacam SP and Betacam SP quality. It is a really high digital format, non-compressed. It's called DVC Pro. So if you guys want to remaster your obsolete videotapes, 3/4 U-matic, EIJ reel-to-reel, 1-inch tape, quad 2-inch tape, you want to remaster to another broadcast tape master for safekeeping. So you can always pull from that videotape to a computer or YouTube or even upload to a cloud for online viewing. But you're not losing the quality because that's all you have for original master. You must have an original master of higher quality than you started from. What I mean by that is if you have a 2-inch quad tape that's 400 lines and you record it to a Betacam SP or a digital tape, you're not losing anything. You have a direct master or a higher quality master of that direct signal from that original tape. So that's the best way to go if you're doing any vintage tape transfer recovery. Go to a high broadcast tape transfer. Betacam SP, digital Betacam, DVC Pro, or any of the Panasonic digital tapes are very high quality as well. You want to go to a higher broadcast tape format. Do not, I repeat, do not master your one-of-a-kind tapes to DVD or even online uploads or even video files to the computer. Do not do that directly because you will make mistakes. DVD is compressed. That is a crappy video format to master to. If you upload online, you lose a lot of your video quality uploading online to a cloud, and if you're saving it there, you're making a big mistake. And if you transfer to a digital file to the computer, there's so many different types of video codecs. A lot of them are very pixelated. A lot of them are not very good quality, and it's not recommended to do that for a master. You need to remaster your master to a broadcast master tape. So you take your old obsolete tapes, 3/4, 1-inch, 2-inch, EIJ reel-to-reel, and you master to a broadcast format. Betacam SP, digital Betacam SP, digital DVC Pro, or even a Panasonic digital tape. That's the real route you want to go if you're remastering videotapes, folks. I'm telling you, I get this question all the time. People will say, well, DVD just doesn't look that good. You're right, it doesn't. It's compressed video. It looks like crap. Even in the XP 10-bit recording range on a DVD, it's still very pixelated. When you incorporate it into a computer, even that quality isn't all that great. So I wouldn't recommend a DVD. And then you're probably asking about Blu-ray. Well, Blu-ray is a good choice, but it all depends on the type of video codec that you capture the video to before you record it to a Blu-ray disc itself. It's all about the codecs and video and what you use, and it's just there's never a right choice. There's always something wrong with one or the other. So my best advice is if you're gonna master or transfer your old obsolete videotapes, 2-inch, 1-inch, 3/4 U-matic, EIJ reel-to-reel, master to a broadcast videotape first, a high quality one. And my recommendations: a Betacam SP, digital Betacam SP, DVC Pro, which is the one I use here at home. It's a digital tape, but it's a much compact, higher quality video unit that you can go directly into the computer from, and it's very high quality tape. Or even a Panasonic digital video format. It depends on what you have at your studio or your home or whatever you're using to master to. So keep in mind you want to go to a high quality video master from a lesser high quality obsolete videotape. Believe me, it pays in the long run. You'll be very happy you did it, and then down the road, you're going to want to pull from that tape later on for some other video project, and you're going to sit there and say, God, I'm glad I did this so I don't have to spend tons of money to try to get this original reel transferred off again. Now keep in mind, most video houses that transfer videotape, 1-inch, 2-inch, 3/4 Urmatic and EIJ, I'm telling you, it's very, very, very expensive. You have to be, if you're a museum or if you're a rich person and got this kind of money to do this type of stuff, all power to you. But most individual people who collect videotapes like I do, who collect video genres like, of different television shows of the 70s and 60s and various things on original tapes, you want to get them done first because of the fact it's very, very costly and it's very expensive. So if you're going to do it right, do it to a broadcast format of higher quality. Believe me, you will be smiling down the road that you did this because of the fact you don't have to spend all this big money to get them redone over again. And then on top of it, a lot of these tapes, they're falling apart, they're going sticky, and various other things. So you may not even be able to recover from them 10 years down the road. You may not even be able to save it from that tape again. So you want to do it right the first time. If you're going to remaster videotapes, do it to a broadcast format of a higher grade, like Betacam SP and such, and call it a day. So if you need to incorporate to the computer later on, it's very easy to do because it's in a tape format. Or, you could create video projects for video editing, or you can actually upload to a cloud or whatever you want to do with it, but you're not compromising the integrity of your original master tape. So I hope this makes a little sense to you people out there. And if you have any questions, you can always, write me. I'll answer it. But I'm telling you, it's the best route to go, especially since you're spending an awful lot of money to try to do video transfers and do it the correct way. So if you have any questions, contact me. You can feel free to email me on my YouTube account. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video.